The activity I'm doing today is 1910, Estimation and Measurement with Non-Standard Units. This is grades 1 through 2, and it can be used in small group, whole class, or individual. So the object of this activity is for students to find items around the classroom and make an accurate estimate and then measure the item. So some of the measuring tools, since it's non-standard units, I chose paper clips, a string, a straw, and an orange rod. So students have a list of things they need to find around the room, and they measure with the non-standard units. So, for instance, the teacher makes a list of different things to measure. So the teacher's desk, which she specifies what she wants measured, which would be the length of it, and they're going to measure it with an orange rod. Around a book, measure it with a paper clip. Around themselves, measure it with a straw. And the rim of a trash can, which would be measured with a string. So today we're going to measure a book, and we're going to measure it with paper clips. I went ahead and made an estimate of the book before I measured with the paper clips, and I estimated that it would be 8 units long and 6 units wide, which you only have to measure 2 sides, because with a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So if you add up all the sides, which would be 8 plus 6 plus 8 plus 6, it would equal 28 units. And then I went ahead and did the paper clips, and I put them down so you could see, so we wouldn't waste time with that. And it ended up measuring 8.5 units long and 6.5 units wide. So if you add those together, that would equal 30 units altogether. And you would write that in the space right here, the measurement. Oh, and you were supposed to write your estimate, which we estimated 28 units. And the real measurement was 30 units. This activity can be for younger students, but the teacher needs to run a piece of masking tape along the dimension of the object so the students knows what to measure. Sometimes the students get confused about what to measure, and this masking tape will help the students know exactly what the teacher wants. It's also used for younger students and students with disabilities, but they may find it difficult to come up with a reasonable estimate. So teachers need to provide strategies. So a strategy that a teacher can use is to make a row or a chain of exactly 10 units to help them visualize. They lay these 10 units, so like if I have these blocks, they lay it against the object to make an estimate. So if this is 10 units long, or wide, sorry, that would be, 10 units, and they could actually visually see it. Then they could move to something a little smaller, so they could, like paper clips, to try to understand the concept. So students need to know how to estimate and use measurement, because it helps them understand the measurement and how things are relevant in the world. This is a hands-on activity to help students understand. People use estimation in everyday life, from time, how much food is, or to help people describe something to someone else. People need to learn to make reasonable estimates because it's something that we do in everyday life.